Hello everyone. We are here with a round 2 match of the Speedgaming Live 2023 Ocarina of Time Randomizer Tournament. We will be kicking off in about a minute here. We're just here to give you a little overview of the settings first, what exactly we're in for. My name's Melqui. I am joined on comms by Atium. How are you tonight?
I'm doing great. Looking forward to the race.
Yeah, it should be a good one. rockchalk, What the Hell's both winning their first round matches. Looking at our starting screen here, we are starting with our light medallion. That's going to be a pre-completed dungeon, and our forest medallion, which is great. It's going to give us another song right off the bat because we have a forced adult start in Temple of Time. And it looks like we're starting with Storms and Prelude, also forced start. One of our song checks is going to be an item. Hi, Abby. Welcome in. Yeah, so what are we looking to complete today, ATM?
So we are looking to get all 3 spiritual stones and also the shadow and spirit medallion. All 3 stones open up Ganon's castle, and then the boss key is on the Lax cutscene.
Yeah, Lax light arrow cutscene. That's where you get the light arrows, surprisingly, in the vanilla game. That'll be our boss key. Hopefully earlier rather than later, but we'll see. Some of these seeds have been really fast, like an hour and a half, and some have gone on past 3 hours.
It's definitely different to see for SGL settings. You're normally looking at shorter seeds with SGL.
Yep. All right, and we are going to be off. We can see rockchalk's timer counting down. All right, no surprise, both runners heading to that free song.
Sun Song.
Sun Song. Well, that's going to give us an extra check at least when we're doing our standard adult cack and graveyard loop here. Perhaps something on skulls. Fortress Foolish, Valley, Haunted Wasteland, and Kokiri Forest. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, we have 4 Foolishes in these settings. They are fixed there at Temple of Time. There's no duplicate anywhere. The rest are all going to be half, always, or sometimes hints. Alright, all of our trackers today, Dastar, Star, and Shanik hanging in chat. Hello. Thank you all so much for being here. If anyone is unfamiliar with SGL settings for Ocarina of Time Randomizer or just Ocarina of Time Randomizer in general, please ask away. If chat doesn't answer before we do, we will do our best to get answers for you.
So definitely some standard stuff here in CAC. Go and hit man on roof. Oh, rockchalk, no.
Yeah. Honestly, if you don't warm up before a match, this is always... I think that was Frogs 2 is dead.
And choose.
And
Best
choose.
item in the game.
Yep. Choose right away. Really nice. They're in big chest. They're not in logic, but you know what? The earlier you get explosives, the better. But yeah, rockchalk missing that jump. Honestly, that jump is harder than it looks. We get used to runners not missing it because they have played so much, but if you haven't warmed up at all today, or you're just running from doing something else, you know, your timing might be off.
Only a 5-pack of choose.
Classic.
ZL in the windmill also. Early ZL is kind of nice, especially in this position, because that means you can get the composer grave.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, oh, and a med check. Amazing. So forest, water, and fire are the stones, and spirit and dodongos are going to be those lax medallions today. Drew, one of our runners, memeing in chat a little bit. Oh, Stone of Agony moving a little bit in the Skull House. And yeah, we did see a big chest here. It's a slingshot. Deku is not one of our required dungeons today. Yet. Always a chance.
That's always a good disclaimer with Deku.
Oh, really? Okay. I mean, I need a setup for that because I often try to do what it looks like runners are doing, and, you know, you just go for it, and then I fall, and I get disheartened right off the bat. Because that's the kind of thing you don't want to be doing in a race.
Yeah, I don't really race, but when I play seeds, I definitely normally miss that.
And Hell's having some trouble with the C up. Got it though. Nothing up in the crate. So we've actually had a decent amount of money here so far. 65 rupees puts us really close to shield money. I would expect these runners to finish off Graveyard and probably go Child, since we haven't found anything interesting. But we do still have a few checks and a song that, you know, maybe there's something in here.
I feel like Dompe always hides the goods in here.
Vanilla hookshot, anyone? I feel like if Dompe has anything right now, it's just gonna be like light arrows.
Yeah.
Like, nice to not think about, but eh. It's always a scale. I love
so useful though.
Yeah, scales early, so good. Alright, Rockchalk not too far behind, finishing up Dompe race here as well.
As anticipated, Sunsong Grave. Because why not when you're in Graveyard and you have Sunsong?
Yep, exactly. Just take care of it. Partially so you don't forget about it later.
It is a very forgettable check.
Alright. So we do have a chest appearance matches contents on, so that, you know, lovely bubblegum pink Barbie chest that you saw there. Those are going to be heart pieces and heart containers. Drew, spilling the wisdom. Doing checks is a good way to find items. However, doing checks is also slow. The best way to win rando is to not play.
Yeah, if you play rando, you've already lost.
Yep, you've already lost. Perhaps not to your opponent. Alright, just a horse here.
Yeah, it definitely looks like a child play from What the Hells, which makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, this has been pretty dry. In seeds that are intended to be faster like this, I always like to go peek on top of Dodongo's Cavern. Especially with Chews, you know, if there's a big chest in the wall too. I think it's worth, but, you know?
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, it's just a couple of checks that you can do. Then if there is an item there, I mean, it's better to get it sooner than later, obviously.
Yeah, exactly. I just think it's worth the time investment. If it's something, it pays out big. If not, you can just prelude from there anyway. You're not losing that much time.
Yeah.
But it's much better, obviously, if you have the money to buy a shield on the way up.
Yeah, that's true. I guess I could have seen that if, they did have the money for the shield.
Mm-hmm.
I could have seen them definitely headed up there.
Yep. All right, we have a Keaton mask pickup from What the Hell's Happened. We'll see child shooting now. I'm curious to see if either runner goes to Hyrule Castle Ferry in this child segment. 5-pack to choose, you gotta manage those much more carefully than you do, say, even a 10-pack, surely the 20.
For sure.
Ooh.
Oh, nice bow.
That feels kind of like French vanilla.
Yeah.
It's just the wrong age.
You got the Richard check right off the bat here, too.
Is this a paradox? Yeah, kinda. It's like the two shooting galleries are connected across space and time.
Just $5.
Well, that's a disappointing reward. So we know 20 and 30 skulls are dead. We saw those in the skull house. It'll be interesting to see how quickly these runners route in 10 skulls. Doesn't take you very long, but you gotta kind of make the effort.
Yeah, you can normally find 10 skulls like pretty easily along the way.
Yeah.
Like we probably won't see them turn them in for a little while, but I mean, at some point they're just gonna find them.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite one here in the guardhouse.
All right, we are. All right. Thanks. Thanks so much, game, for hinting Sun Grave when we got it for free. But the magic is nice. We'll take it.
The magic is always nice. You never want to be hunting magic late in the game.
No. Alright. Rockchalk opting to go straight to Lon Lon Ranch rather than to the Boulder of Destiny or near Market Grotto that we saw What the Hells do just there. Yes, that magic is either bomb or hammer locked. It's not in logic yet.
Both runners doing the chicken check that you actually want to do.
Mm-hmm. I mean...
It's also the one that's more out of the way, so it's not one that you really want to skip.
Oh yeah. Unless Lon Lon Ranch is foolish, you're not
That's true.
skipping these chickens. The other chickens are also set to 3 in these settings, so...
I mean, that's not too bad.
Yeah, most people do not skip them. Some people are still of the opinion, yeah, if it's on chickens, I'll lose to that.
Like, especially if you're walking into CAC as a child, like it's super easy to get 3.
Yep. Alright, we picked up Bolero here in Lon Lon Ranch. This is interesting because it will give us another song check as an adult. We don't have access to that yet. We'll see if either of them opts to peek it as child, just to know if they need a bean or not. Where's our child spawn? I think it's like vanilla. Somewhere in Foolish Kokiri Forest.
Foolish Kokiri, that means Mino's Bomb Factory is not
Oh!
Fine.
Yes! Amazing!
That's a crazy spawn.
That is a crazy spawn that is only possible when you have a prelude for start. That's actually really fun. So our foolish pre-completed light medallion Jabu.
Oh man. That's incredible.
Serious. That's so funny.
I hope Letter is on this ferry right now. That would make me happy.
Can you imagine? Just like, here's some shenanigans. Yeah, Letter is still logically required for ice. That's so funny though.
I don't think I've ever seen a spawn there before. That's incredible.
Yeah. So given the normal rules of where in standard where adult and child can spawn, there are limiting factors. And so places like Haunted Wastelands and Fountain are not usually on the table. Yeah, that's our first path hint, actually. Desert Colossus.
Yeah.
Twin Row. Ew. I mean, it's not that bad, but it is annoying. Everyone's feeling Vanilla Requiem. I'm feeling Requiem on Burning Cack.
With boss key on child side? Yeah.
Just crash.
That feels good. That feels good.
It feels good. Alright, rockchalk opting to... Alright, yep, go to Kakariko. Probably will use these chews to go through Lost Woods. Kokiri Forest is foolish, but Hells is peeking in here either for money or more chews.
Hey! We like chews.
Yep. That didn't have to be chews. It was likely to be chews.
So I was wrong. Mito's Bomb Factory was in fact open.
Yep. And it had to be either the 10 packs or the 20 pack, so that could be really nice for Hells. Not wasting time with that Storm's Grotto. There is a hint in there, of course, but you know the chest isn't going to be anything. No, Jimbo. I'm here again. I'm super... Okay, that's hilarious as well. Our Burning Cack song check is our item, and it is Rudo's letter.
That's pretty awesome.
I'm in love with this seed already.
Yeah, Randobot really knew what they were doing.
Yeah, Randobot was like, I am here. Are you not entertained? That's so funny. Yeah, we should not need that, actually. Even if we do need to go to Ice Cavern, there should be no reason for us to have to get that letter.
Yeah. KZ skip is allowed, correct?
Yes, KZ skip is allowed. There is a glitchless jump that the runners can do to just hop over the big fish rather than having him move to the side. Yeah, exactly. What Rich is saying. It's interesting for ice logic, if nothing else, because if we kind of start getting our Deku and our Shadow items... Yeah. Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, Kirby. That could be. That could be.
Oh, I love the evilness of chat.
Chat just gets to sit back and theory craft every horrible option. Alright, Serenade.
Serenade, okay. Bottom of the well evolve?
Yeah, and we can go do all of that.
Yeah.
I would expect that's what rockchalk is going to do here. Fortunately, you can peek the bomb-locked checks. And I think rockchalk has 2 chews left, maybe 3. Graveyard to Morpha. What song did we get there? Epona?
Yeah, and then consequently, Dompe Digging was a blue t-shirt.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Thanks, game. It could be Tunic Logic. It could be Epona. Yeah, Water Key Logic strikes again. Surely it's Epona, though. Yeah, Epona was there.
I would assume What the Hells goes through Child Goron City and then back down into CAC.
Yeah, we'll see. No.
Oh,
no.
Here we go. Okay.
Alright,
so,
Deku.
Yeah. Yeah.
Disgusting. Alright. Thanks, game. Alright. Well, we have to do Deku anyway. Remember when I said not required yet?
we did point out the disclaimer. So.
I said yet. Oh, I was like, what hilarious thing do you want to know? Oh.
Hey, Boomerang.
Alright. Yeah, so Mario, thus far we have had a child spawn in Zora Fountain. Ooh, a hook shot. We have had Rudo's letter is on Burning Kakariko. And now Deku is Path to Twinrova. Seed's got jokes.
I love how Link just twirls there with the stick after you hit the statue.
It's just exactly what a little kid would do.
Oh, 100%.
That ring could be useful for Child Spirit, but we do have a slingshot. I'm curious if Hells ends up scumming all of this, honestly. Nuts.
It's possible. He is tearing through his shoes right now.
Mm-hmm. But that is kind of what shoes are for.
That's true.
Yes, Bobo. Jabu is pre-completed. The light medallion is forced pre-completed in these settings. Is that Crater? I think that was Crater to Phantom Ganon.
I missed it.
Having seen that hook shot, it could very likely be the bomb. Or the bombs. It could be songs. Could just be Saria's or Minuet in there. Oh, thanks, Shannick.
Oh my god.
Alright.
Both hooks in bottom of the well.
Did we have a key bomb locked? So...
Oh, there's a big chest back there, too.
Okay, what we got here. No keys were bomb locked? Okay. Oh, another bow. Oh, and a strength. Alright. Did Hells do that Storm Grotto?
I don't remember.
Alright.
I wish I did. I just don't remember. I was too busy watching the second.
I know. I was like, oh, long shot. Alright.
Yeah,
What the hell's just got a strength out of Trail Wall? Yeah, this is gonna be really nice routing. I think we might be able to get our 10 skulls here with that bottle pickup. We had Rang already, so I think, yeah, we should be seeing 10 skulls here.
So now rockchalk looks like he's going to Kokiri Forest, Lost Woods area.
Yep.
Just rehashing what the Hells did, and then what the Hells is doing exactly what rockchalk did.
Yeah, a little bit of overlap here, retracing each other's steps. Yeah, it is. It looks very different right now, but oh, okay. This could be a pretty significant game changer here. Rockchalk is not going into Midos, which is where a 10-pack of Chews was. Thus far, we have not seen any other explosives.
I mean, I understand why.
Oh,
but
100%.
It's also pretty quick just to check in there. So
yeah.
I mean, I don't think there's a wrong answer.
No, I would agree. But especially with Chews being in big chests, like the time investment isn't that much.
Right.
So we have no idea how exactly that's going to play out as far as an advantage, disadvantage, or otherwise.
Oh, big chest in the Composer Grave. Hovers.
Ooh, okay.
Could that be our path to Morpha? Hover boots to Morpha? I hope not, but maybe?
That would be pretty tough, but maybe. Hovers would be an interesting path because of, like, we have long shot, and Irons in Shadow could be bad.
Yeah.
It could also be, I mean, fire. Yes. Irons are 100% logically required to beat water. So, we'll see. We don't have enough info yet, to be totally honest. You are correct, Mario. Unless it's Boss Keezy, which it's not. Oh, Hells didn't pick up 10 skulls?
I think he was one short.
So distracted by those hover boots, I guess. I mean, he had the option to pick up 3 extra skulls.
Oh yeah, because he has the ring. So
he has a boomerang, he has a
Yeah,
bottle of bugs, and he has either choose or slingshot ring to get that one on Watchtower. He has a slingshot though, I think.
I guess he just didn't want it that much or got distracted, like you said.
Yep. I would stop thinking about 10 skulls the second I saw hover boots.
I would start thinking about why Randobot wanted to punish him.
Yeah, I actually think that he also skipped the one that's on the archery building.
Yeah, I don't think I remember that one being picked up by him.
Yeah. No, it's no one's fault. We don't track slings because they matter so little. But it would be nice if we had all the items. If we had space.
I feel like Slingshot's a good cut from the tracker. Like you said, it matters so little.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Hells does have the Keaton mask.
I believe he turned in the Keaton mask. I thought I saw him walk up there. Or when he was coming down from Toron City.
You know, what I have learned is that the admins and the SGL staff are very willing to take advice and try to improve the tracker any way that we can. Yeah, exactly. Some things it's a little easier to swap. Wow. Drew, don't be toxic now. Come on.
Drew being very impatient.
Us chatters are scared and confused. It's okay. You know what, chat? If you have questions, that's why we're here. We will answer the questions for you. They both have slingshot. Chat. All of chat. Alright, rockchalk buying a shield here.
Hashtag always buy a shield.
Agreed. Always buy a shield. And going adult. Drew, this is the internet? What Goomba said. Nowhere is safe. One of the nice things is, Hells has a strength from the wall in Trail, so he's not gonna have to use a chew in the basement.
Yeah, conserving chews is really good. I also think he's been making very good use of the 15 twos that he found.
Yeah, I agree.
Also opting not to get that skull either, but that skull's kind of a pain, especially with the lifelike right there.
And shocking minuet
Go
in the
figure.
crater. Oh, this is agonizing though. The weight. And Nocturne. All right. Forest is required, so Rockchalk's gonna take a dip in here. This is gonna be unfortunate for him because unless there is another strength in here, Helsa's gonna be able to one-trip this, and that is unfortunate.
Yeah.
Rockchalk didn't do his equipped quite yet, and lost a chew there. I will say Drunus, it just feels unnatural. I like using shortened versions of their names because it feels like we're friends. Dr. Unis. And that's 10 skulls for Rockchalk.
I still don't know what the hell didn't get the 10 skulls, because he was right there.
I think he just kind of, like, was so shocked at the things that he had just gotten, to be totally honest.
I mean, that's pretty fair.
It's very rare that you're like... Because for him, you know, he's probably thinking 5 steps ahead of where he's at right now. And so the 10 skulls were already in the back of his mind.
Yeah.
And so it's not very often that you can pivot from that as, like, massively as he could have there.
Right.
Hi, Doc. Heaps. Yeah, so far, lots of things bomb locked. We have a few options. Neither runner ended up going to Zora's River, and there's an open check in there that we can do. We can go do adult shooting in Kakariko.
I'm going to be very interested to see where the bomb bag actually is.
Yeah.
Or at least our logical bomb bag.
Ten skulls can be our bomb bag. Fishing. So many places can still be our bomb bag. Chat going to sleep in Double Forest, but you know what? I really like Forest, to be totally honest.
Double Forest
Also,
is a
it's done.
gift. It is an early Christmas gift for everybody.
I enjoy Forest Temple. Alright, we'll see how Rockchalk opts to use this time. There's a couple chews left, depending on how we route this. This could be really, really good or really, really bad. Yeah, exactly. Trail wall is a known, like, hey, there's a strength in here. And Rockchalk is picking Crater here. Was that Kokiri sword on King Zora?
I think so.
Alright, well, it is logical AD, but we are not doing that.
Oh.
Maybe not. Spirit is one of our medallions. It's possible that you don't have to do that and you can just go in Ganon's. or there's 2 wallets. You might not need it. But it's still very funny.
This seed is the gift that keeps on giving.
Yeah, this is definitely comedy option. I'm so happy right now. All right. Okay, this is great. Rockchalk scummed all of that, which is excellent. Highly increases the chance that we find that strength on the left side of the screen.
Probably beelines right back to Forest Temple also.
Yeah. I mean, DC is required. I don't know if you go in there hoping to find a, like, bomb-locked bomb bag.
Yeah, I mean, it's possible. It's happened countless times, so...
Yeah. Rockchalk's just in a kind of difficult position here where 2 choose left, scumming starts losing you time pretty fast.
Yeah.
Absolutely worth without a guaranteed amount of explosives, but... Alright. Oh, that's not the trail. But you know what? Rockchalk's gonna be able to peek the left side of Maze, which Hells wasn't able to because he came in here as child. And it's small anyway. Oh, shoot.
Uh-oh.
Small fall, tall. Call. It all rhymes with Waldruness. And that's where we're headed. Like, I'm not sure if that was stall, also rhymes. Rockchalk doing a little double, like, oh. Okay. Yeah, Salty Kraka. Shieldless Forest does not feel good, but you know what? Hells is a pro. And it kind of looks like Rockchalk's gonna dip into DC here. Or at least pick up this bottle. It was very difficult, Dastar, I'm not gonna lie. I had to think about it pretty hard.
Oh, big chest here. Hammer.
Alright. Hammer. That puts a lot of things available in Logic, I think. Maybe? What's not in Logic? No, that's Strength locked. Our Strength still isn't in Logic.
So it was well to hook, well, both hooks, to get in the forest to get the hammer for that well to evolve. Okay.
Is one of our hook shots in Logic?
I think they were.
I think the like.
No, the one in the like room was.
Is in Logic.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we haven't seen actual like bombs yet.
Yeah, I believe one was in the front bombable.
Yeah.
Timbo.
Yep, front bombable was one of the hooks. The other one was in the like room, and we did have all 3 keys available. without bombs. Okay, so our long shot still out of logic, not as concerned about that. The boomerang is still out of logic, need bombs. I don't know. I'm kind of really thinking that it's either 10 skulls, adult archery, or open grotto and river. Kind of feel like... I mean, we have lake.
Yeah.
Lake just feels bad.
I feel like Lake always feels bad.
I know. And we even have serenade. Like, it doesn't have to feel bad at all. It just does in this seed.
I guess another difference here in Forest Temple is What the Hells has the hovers, which makes some things a lot easier.
Yeah.
Especially getting to the Floor Master here.
Yep. Makes everything just a little bit faster.
That is true. No shield. He has no shield. Fighting those Stalfos with no shield is always scary.
Yep.
Uh-oh, another big chest. Another big chest. Double magic.
Alright. Well, that's good for rock chalk. You're likely to be clearing out field anyway.
Yeah.
But it's not gonna come down to rock chalk forgets about that check for 2 hours, which is always nice.
Or whenever Rock Chalk finds bombs. Because I believe there one chew left at this point.
That sounds right. Yeah, we have no idea if that's magic locked yet or not, actually. Where's our dins, do you think? No, Haunted Wastelands. Foolish. Never mind. Got excited. Though with the hovers, Dins does still give us the first 4 checks in Shadow Temple.
I mean, Dins just gives us all of Shadow.
Oh, I meant in logic.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, as far as we know, both magics are bomb locked. Currently.
Yeah.
Bombs gives us pretty much everything.
I feel like that's rando. Get bombs and unlock the sea.
Yeah, there could be a strength out there somewhere. There could be bombs somewhere. I'm trying to think what else might put us in logic. I mean,
I think
job
that's
boomer and
literally
pre-completed for comedy option, I'd say bombs in boomerang chest, but it is, so. Drewness here, just like, I want all of the laughs. Because already, this has been a very entertaining seed. Not just because they're both excellent runners and it's a good match, but it's showing that robots have humor. Oh, this basement speed up is so good, but so bad. It's so strange to me.
the first time I did the basement with the speed up, it was disorienting.
Yeah. I thought I'd accidentally cheated somehow. Sped up the game. Alright. So, rockchalk finding that strength really keeps these two on par together. Between strength, hammer, and bow, I think rockchalk can actually go finish Dodongo's Cavern. I think rockchalk still has 2 chews, and Hells has 1. But maybe I have that backwards.
I thought rockchalk had 1.
Oh, okay. Maybe they both have 1.
I wouldn't be surprised at this point.
Ah. Alright. Shieldless Phantom Ganon fight. Let's go. Ooh. Okay,
Ooh.
missing that second slash there.
That was very close.
Yeah, very close. Alright. Easy. Nah, always buy a shield. I mean, in this case, you are guaranteed a mirror shield somewhere along your way. Wish we could do polls in this chat. Find out. Never buy a shield? Alright. This is interesting. Skipping these hints.
I mean, we have quite a few hits already.
Yeah, it's just those, we don't have any of the dual hints. Which can give you just so much information. Alright, 1 chew on the right side of the screen. Watch this just be a shield. It's exactly how this works for him. Oh.
Wallet.
Or a wallet. That's nice.
Wallet's good.
Yeah, remember that K-sword? So, the reason we're talking about Kokiri's sword, it is on King Zora, and there's the hint.
The double take. Yeah, I would double take it that too.
Right? So, we have a bottle. There are a few options how to unfreeze King Zora. One is to get Rudo's letter, go into Ice Cavern, and get your blue fire there. The second one is if you have access to Ganon's castle, you can get blue fire there. Or you have an empty bottle and 2 wallets that you use to buy blue fire. But I think, honestly, having that bottle and the hint that it's on KZ, you probably just go ice at this point.
Yeah, probably just go ice.
Yeah. That's a good
Always.
point, Scar. Deku actually locks our Rudo's letter, so we know that it's either wallets or Ganon's that is our intended access to that Kokiri sword. Don't go ice. Oh, okay. Bow and Song of Time. One of our dual hints. And it was another dual hint, and both of the things are dead. I just don't know what it was. Colossus hands, maybe? Oh, the Saria's checks?
Music loving gore.
Yeah, that's
I'm still getting used to the dual hits.
Yeah, so music loving Goron, and I think it might just say Skull Kid. Our 2 Saria's song checks. We're pretty sure that Minuet is our path to Phantom Ganon, so it's not too surprising that Saria's might be late. Thanks, Shannock.
Rockchalk getting his second magic here.
And Hell's just desperately hoping for one more chew, I think, at this point. Or a bomb bag.
Yeah, something. Just, yeah. Something that can explode.
Rockchalk here, big brain. Gonna be doing big pose, probably. This is an option. Our Epona, our bottle, and our bow, all freely available, can be where our bomb bag or strength comes into play.
That would be an excellent play.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Definitely makes sense. No. Yes, Gav. Sorry. Just before.
Second wallet.
Alright, hey, we found it. Sort
All
of.
right.
All of this still... Aw, big pose, paying out nothing. Well, at least there's our 2 wallets. We're gonna be farming money. We farm the money. Aww.
Oh. Very sad on that start menu. Oh.
Come on, choose. Aw.
Oh.
Couldn't continue. Deku Tree's still out of logic. Yeah, pretty much everything we're seeing and doing out of logic. Was bloopy. It's not... Yeah, it's mostly Paradox Letter. Gav, you have missed some just peak comedy. Our child spawn is in Zora's Fountain. Rudo's Letter is on Burning Cack. Kokiri Sword is on King Zora. Locked, you know, behind Blue Fire. Which Deku, as Star is saying, locks our Rudo's Letter.
Yeah, this scene definitely has some jokes.
And to top it all off, we have found our boomerang, but Jabu is our pre-completed light med dungeon today.
Just incredible. attack
Yep.
archery here. This was one of our options.
There we go. Ocarina of Time is Saria's. Hey, a scale. Yeah, Drew. Might be time to sell some bugs. I don't know. Maybe you just keep doing adult archery.
Hey, we need those.
We need those eventually.
It's not the bomb bag we're craving, but
Alright, it's gotta be either here on 10 Skulls or river, right? Oh no, lake. Lake's still a thing.
yeah, lake is still possible.
Oh. Why is this so bad? Alright, where are we going? Whee.
Oh. With... Could it be GTG?
It could be GTG. With our horse being available and one of our hooks being path, it's very possible. Fortress is dead. But there's a few places in GTG a bomb bag could be.
I mean, the bow's available, so you have those checks.
Yep. Alright, this is gonna be our river play.
The hover boots were in the composer grave chest.
Yeah, which, in this case, it's still not in logic. We haven't found a fire source yet. Our magics are both bomb-locked. I think you're right, Drew. Bomb or strength lock? Alright, there's the other dual hint.
Yep.
Ice Cavern, for Ice Cavern. Alright, and that is our final dual hint. Our Fire Temple, Scarecrow, and highest score, or not highest score, on Hammer Chest. Both small keys. Which is very good info to have before you go into fire. Alright, well there's our mirror shield on Skull Mask.
Okay.
That's a inconvenient place for that hint for Rockchalk, who has not begun that trade quest yet. And yeah, what the hells is gonna end up going to ice, probably doing all of ice since you're going there anyway.
Yeah, you might as well.
You might as well. And then getting that Kokiri sword will be going and able to finish up, get that mirror shield.
Yeah, getting Song of Time when you have required water temple just makes sense.
Yep. Oh, a slingshot. Yeah, it's just kind of weird not having like a lot of the tools that like, we still have a lot of questions. Where's our logic? And it could very well be in this next chest here or the one after it. Or lake. Can always just be in lake. Because we don't have access to beans yet.
I always forget you need the bombs to get the beans.
Yeah, bombs or a scale, our scale that we have so far, bot locked.
There's
No.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Just incredible.
What?
Yeah, Shadow Temple probably finding a way here. As always.
That does not help us. I mean, it helps us put hovers closer to logic. Oh, another big chest.
Big chest up there.
It's fine. We have no logical magic. Hello, Wally. Welcome in. We have an amazing seed here. It's comedy hour. Oh, speaking of hour.
Hey, more chews.
Of course, more chews. Happy 1 hour, everyone. Please give our runners a follow, rockchalk and what the hell's happened. This is an amazing seed, and I'm very excited to watch them play out the rest of it. It's been so funny so far. Our trackers today, Shannock, Dastar, and Star, keeping us filled in on all of the hints, pushing all the buttons for the items. And ATM, thanks for joining me on comms. I hope you're enjoying this as much as I am.
Oh, I am having a blast, and definitely shout out to you, Melqueef, for this wonderful commentary on this wonderful seed.
I think that's another big chest in ice. I can just hear Hells right now, like, gotta do all of ice with this one bottle, and I have to go back for a refill.
Irons.
Oh yeah, we need those.
Yeah.
Alright.
That's water temple up.
Now we know that it's logical AD. Yep. Iron's actually locked by Shadow after all. Interesting that he's choosing to bail on Song of Time.
That is very interesting.
Finding those...
You're that far.
Finding those irons, that is a bold move.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, that's not a play that I would make personally, knowing that water is actually behind Rudo's letter and that everything else there is actually intended to be in logic eventually. But yes, what the hells is a strength from go mode, so maybe worth. Song of Time only locks the one check in water. Yeah, that's fair, Kirby. Where are the bombs?
At this rate, we might never find out.
Yeah, that's my thing. It doesn't... I'm not even sure that it has to be Zora Tunic at this point, depending on where our logic is for some of these things. Yeah, that's my thing. The hovers are actually path. You know for sure. Yeah. We'll see. It's one check. It's just going to be really unfortunate for him if that's the case. But it's a decision that you make when you feel like, oh, this kind of feels like a jet. So I get trying to cut out every minute that you can, especially when you need to go back and get blue fire at that point. And there's a chance maybe he plans to go back in after doing King Zora. I sort of doubt it. Rockchalk gonna cross. We're already aware that it is a vanilla Requiem out here. Does not have either of those wallets, unfortunately, so can't buy more chews.
That is a little unfortunate, especially standing there with one chew.
Yep. But you know what? That one chew is enough to do Colossus Fairy with.
That is correct. It is. And who knows? Maybe that's a strength.
Who knows?
But it's probably just Requiem.
It's probably just the Requiem. Oh. Alright, stick upgrade. Not bad, not bad. Alright, so
It's always nice.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. It's always nice finding the stick upgrade, especially if if you think you'd have to do Deco Tree.
Yep. Yeah, Rich. Deku is basically a 50-50 if it's strength or lens. We know it's not Mirror Shield because that was directly hinted on Skull Mask. Our horribly out of logic magics were one in Forest and one in Boulder of Destiny in Hyrule Field. Did Rockchalk peek the top of the arch?
I didn't see it. If he did. Hey, look, it's Requiem.
Ooh, big chest up there. Alright. Rockchalk saving, really holding on to this last chew here. And yeah, we're expecting a child segment from Hells after picking up Kokiri's sword here. We'll see if he opts to go back into ice, but I really think that he's just banking on all of the other checks having a boss key available.
Yeah, it definitely seems like it.
We also know that Skull Mask is on, or Skull Mask has our Mirror Shield, which Else just needs to go complete that, and we'll do that in this trial segment as well, on the way to Deku. Rockchalk does not have that hint yet. It is the Upper River hint. And having that scale available kind of makes that really unappealing to go do those hints, honestly.
Yeah. It's definitely not a favorable spot.
Wallets were one in Dodongo's Cavern and one in Crater Fairy here. Scale is not in logic. Nothing's in logic. Except a hookshot and a bow.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah. I think it's gotta be Lake at this point. Adult Lake.
Yeah.
Has our bomb bag. Or a strength. But I think it has to be a bomb bag because we just haven't seen much yet.
Yeah, I definitely don't think it's a strength.
Yeah, I think top of lab That's true. A strength gives us 4 checks in shadow with that magic. Alright. This could be pretty important here if rockchalk picks up this hint, because we do not know where the other skull mask hint copy is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not going down there.
Yeah, that scale kind of... I mean, it is. It's a huge deterrent, honestly. Yeah, it can't be the bomb bag in Deku, because that's gonna be hard locked behind bombs, behind shadow completion. Oh wait, no, because we have the wallet. That's right. Sorry, never mind. Ignore me. But it can be the bomb bag just sitting in Deku, can't it?
I'm thinking rockchalk might go all the way and get the Song of Time.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. I'm very curious.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I would think after doing these, I mean, depending on if they have explosives or not. Like, they should go lake. They should actually go lake. Like, Hells is gonna go there anyway, hoping to beat Water Temple with those irons and that long shot.
Right.
We have no reason to believe that he can't, other than with this seed being comedy option. That Song of Time that he opted to not pick up could be really big here.
Oh,
But similarly...
It's the lens.
There's the lens.
Alright.
Boring. I mean, maybe there's a strength in here too. Lens game? Hmm. We want strength and child spirit. I mean, there is a big chest on the vanilla silver gauntlets chest.
That is true. Can't climb all the way up there. Possibly, depending on keys.
Oh. Rockchalk making an even bolder play than just skipping Song of Time.
Oh, wow.
Not getting those iron boots. Has a scale. We do not know where the other scale is, but... Oh, okay. The other scale's on the way. So depending on what central pillar holds, rockchalk could be fine. Depending on what the Song of Time locked check holds. They might both be going back to ice anyway. Thanks, game, for making me a liar immediately. This is a good time for me to say we're actually on a 15-minute delay, so the game made me a liar before I even said anything.
Yeah, the game set you up pretty good there.
I kind of like this play from rockchalk, just, you know, beating fire while you're here.
Yeah, it always. I mean, it's progression. You need to do it anyways.
Yep. So I would say Rockchalk has a pretty big decision to make in Deku. Like, it's pretty clear that that's the plan. You know, they went to Ice, picked up the blue fire, gonna get that Kokiri sword. But if Rockchalk sees that lens and just says, oh, sure, and bails, I don't think you do that, but, you know, you never know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think you do that ever, but I mean, if you think it depends on.
I didn't think you ever skipped Song of Time in the back of Ice when you're there, when you know you've got Water Temple to complete. But you know what? These runners have plans and minds, and if you get a guaranteed path like Lens, you might not. You might think, oh, I'm wasting time here.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes you gotta make those decisions, especially considering, you know, do I think I'm behind here or anything like that?
Yep. All right. We will find out. Yeah, it's not really a mess. We do know where Song of Time is. It's just gonna be time loss. We do have Furor's Wind. It's just it's interesting that both runners opted to skip it. And watch, it's just gonna be Boss Key in the very first chest anyway. And that's why they make brackets and I don't. So the big question is...
Okay. There's a key in the crack wall there.
Okay. Yeah, we try to keep it a little more PG here. NyQuil. Alright, so tricky decisions for Rockchalk. Go back into Ice. Continue in Deku after finding that lens.
Headed back into fire?
Maybe you decided to finish it? No explosives, which is a tough one.
Yeah.
Baseball! Welcome in! We don't know where our logic is, but we're pretty sure it's Adult Lake. This is
hopefully.
Oh, go ahead.
Hopefully, after Water Temple, what the hell is check some adult lake checks. I'm hoping there's a bomb bag.
Oh, that's right, Rich.
Oh yeah.
Ice coming in handy here. Alright. We have our 2 small keys that we need to get through this entire dungeon. Rockchalk gonna be fighting the fire snake here as we anxiously await whether or not Song of Time is required for Ice Cavern. You're gonna see a pretty cool strat here from Rockchalk, I believe. We will see if we get the Chew equip or not. Oh, no. Yes, we're going slow fight. Amazing.
I believe. Did rockchalk? I thought I saw him pick up the Goron tunic, but he might have save scummed it away in GTG.
Yeah, I think that might have happened. Yeah, Rudo's letter is on Burning Cack. It's amazing. All right, can we get another snipe here on the fire snake? 3 arrows. All right, thanks for confirming, Star.
Okay.
I think so, Drew. Yes, this is logical AD. We did have our iron boots in Ice Cavern still. Which means that we do require that letter off of Burning Cack. Alright, Volvagia done for rockchalk. Disintegrating in midair. Just logical, AD. Welcome in, Sponge. Chat has won today.
Chat always wins.
Chat always wins, but chat, like, super won today.
Oh yeah, this is a seed. This is a seed.
This is a seed. Yep, our child spawn is in Zora's Fountain. Of course, that means Jabu is our light medallion pre-completed dungeon. Our Rudo's letter is on Burning Kakariko, the song check. It is required because our iron boots were in Ice Cavern. It's great. This is actually just fully Hells is in the lead. So rockchalk very likely to get gold scale. We'll find out here if he's in a bad way. Both runners may have to go to Ice Cavern again anyway because Song of Time is at the end. And yeah, the hint for Mirror Shield on Skull Mask is the big divider here. Hells ended up having to go upriver anyway to get to ice. No scale, and didn't have irons yet. Rockchalk had a scale, and so just took the shortcut from Lost Woods and didn't go check that hint. And that's really the big determining factor that we're looking at right now. I think that was a small key.
Yeah. Yeah,
Well,
it's looking more and more likely they need that Song of Time.
2 options. And yes, they both know Colossus is Patarova. It was right next to the Great Fairy Fountain in Zora's Fountain. They both read it. I wonder if perhaps Hells doesn't know that he has Furor's Wind.
Yeah.
Should. You say should. But do you know what I forget every time I play this game? Having Furor's Wind. Alright. Meanwhile, rockchalk making good time did finish up Fire, is going to finish up DC before that child segment into Deku. Rockchalk will be fine as long as they continue in Deku Tree rather than failing after Lens.
Yep.
looked at the menu screen. Should be setting Furor's Wind in this next room, if it's not boss key. And I'm sorry, Star, I do not know what our 4th key was.
Yeah, I don't remember also.
Oh,
Okay.
the
Oh
fail.
boy.
All
I
right.
thought for sure they were gonna have to go back for it.
So, like I said, this is why they're in, you know, all of the brackets, and I'm not, because I 100% would have safety grabbed that Song of Time, and the gamble is gonna pay off for both of them. It's gonna pay off extra for rockchalk, I would say. Because the iron boots not being needed, they'll find gold scale in Deku.
Yeah.
Oh no! Rockchalk! No! Did you push the button? It doesn't matter. We have a choose set up for this. There's setups for everything.
No quick grab for what the hell's on Morpha. Gotta wait it out.
Yep. Hi Yoshi. This seed is amazing.
Yeah, this seed is a treat.
This seed has given us a child spawned in Zora's Fountain, with our pre-completed Foolish Dungeon being Jabu. We have Rudo's letter hinted to be on Burning Kakariko's song. It's just... it's so great. King Zora is our Kokiri sword, with Deku path to Twinrova. For a lens, of course.
The more I think about it, the funnier I think it is.
Funnier it gets, right? Like, I'm so excited to hear their thought processes throughout this seed. All right, so let's see if what the hell's happened opts to clear out Lake while here. You have Serenade, so you can come back, but we also know that he can just go do fire.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep, he's gone.
He gone. He's gone. We still have not seen a single bomb pick. In logic, out of logic, or otherwise. We have not seen a hint for one. We have...
Yeah, there's nothing.
Not really baseball. I would expect rockchalk to go into Shadow first to look, probably. Rockchalk's already done GTG, which is kind of a big time investment. We'll see when Hell's opts to go there.
Another interesting note, I was not counting keys in GTG. I hope they don't need that Song of Time to go to the toilet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I mean, again, there are those 3 checks in Lake that are still question marks for us. Neither runner has gone and done them. We've seen pretty much everything else. The big thing in GTG is that Dins, which is why I say rockchalk's likely to go to Shadow first to look for things. Yeah, we don't have a logical strength. Hints that we have not seen are lake and valley.
I mean, I guess Bombag could just be hanging out in Valley.
Yeah.
Or was that foolish? No, it was Fortress that was foolish.
Yeah, exactly, Drew.
Fortress
That's
and
why,
Valley were foolish. Okay.
yeah. That's why I think Adult Lake is our answer. Because we don't have access to buy beans to do that otherwise. Alright. Alright. Rockchalk deciding not to do Child Spirit first. Yep, Majarkin, we are just missing a Strength 2. I agree, Drew. I think Rockchalk's gonna go all the way to the hand. Especially without that Skull Mask hint. Which is in a bad location for Rockchalk. But you know what? River is not foolish and Frogs 1 isn't hinted.
That's a good point. But do you go the rest of the way up, or do you go through Lost Woods and possibly get that hint on your way down?
Well, it's the top one is the thing. That's
right.
The hint that Rockchalk needs to read.
Right. So what I'm like, if you're going that way and you still need hints, like if you go through Lost Woods and you go through the shortcut to River,
definitely dropping down for that.
Yeah. Yeah. It's still bad, no matter how you slice it.
It's still bad. We have a few things in logic. We have a bow and a hookshot and a bottle. Even our dins is in logic. Our mirror shield is in logic. Our lens, not technically in logic. The point is, either Top of Lab or Adult Fishing has our bomb bag or our strength. Alright. Okay, Rockchalk is continuing. Not too surprising, but there was a chance of failing after that, knowing that it's a vanilla Requiem. So Rockchalk will be getting that gold scale, which we know is enough to get through Water Temple.
Yeah, that's definitely good for Rockchalk.
Meanwhile, where do you think Hells goes next?
Excellent question. I think he goes out GTG way. I mean, it's a long way to go, but you clear out field and then go out to GTG and then out to Colossus.
Yeah. Obviously, he's not going to be super concerned about finding... Oh! Ganons.
Oh!
Ganons.
I didn't think about that.
Yep. That
He
is going to
does
be
have all 3 spiritual stones.
Yep.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it's 3 Stone Bridge, which I totally forgot about until he played Prelude just there.
Yeah, I didn't even consider it.
Fortress is hinted foolish, actually, so horseback archery is not going to have anything useful today. Yeah. So this is a good place to look for strength 2. Especially knowing that it's behind all of these other dungeons. If Hells has pieced that together. Lake. They have Lake.
Yeah. And I bet I could see what the hell is just going, yeah, my logical bomb bag is in Lake. I'm just gonna go do other things.
Yep. Rockchalk did complete Dodongo's Cavern, by the way. Lovely trackers. Unless I hallucinated, which very possible. What? Alright. Picking up that on reflex. That key is useless to us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly
that's
true. Considering the logic can be a strength, but I mean, we've all been there. Piecing together logic while playing is so difficult, especially when you've got something that is as twisted as this. Like, you're thinking, my logic is a bomb bag. But it doesn't have to be. It can be a strength for a bomb bag somewhere.
Water trial just failed me. I always think it's water trial.
Rip. Alright. Oh.
Ooh.
Big chest. Yeah, picking up that gold scale though, like the mirror shield is still a big sticking point for a rockchalk, but say this is a strength 2, you get some more options. We don't even have, like, a whole lot of direction. Like, I'm rereading our path hints, right? So we've got Desert Colossus for Twinrova, Requiem. Okay. And it's choose.
More choose.
Yep. We got our small key, and as we kind of were speculating, rockchalk is gonna go all the way up to that end. Our other path to Twinrova was Deku Tree, which was our lens to cross to get Requiem. We don't have a lot of very good information of where that strength could be, other than the fact that a strength can put all of our things in logic thus far. There is a big chest here.
Okay.
Oh,
wow.
this man.
Wow.
Alright, that is go mode for Hells.
Oh, wow.
And yep, we do not like to call it too early, but barring catastrophe, that's gonna be GG's.
Yeah, something catastrophic would have to happen.
Yep. Does have to cross the whole way, probably very anxious right now. Could still be hard child locked. We haven't seen Adult Spirit. 147 times. Oh, there's a key there. There's still a chance. Anything can happen. All of which would give rockchalk more time. I cannot imagine.
Yeah, the mirror shield location is just
the mirror
too
shield is just
bad.
so bad. Yep. Yeah. So going through that adult door... Yeah, this has been a super funny scene, and actually a really good race. There was some back and forth ones. Some back and forth moments. Like, we thought those irons and Song of Time were gonna hurt both runners. It turns out that the gold scale was enough and rockchalk made the right call. There's boss key.
Oh.
Okay, so this... Sorry.
Yeah, that's pretty bad for what the hell's. Like, that's not a good spot.
Yeah, that's a pretty rough spot because he has not done GTG, which is amazing as far as time save. That's really kind of what we're seeing as a difference here, to be totally honest. I would say picking up those chews in Mido's house. He was able to stretch those just long enough to get the next pack in ice.
Yeah, that 10 pack in my nose was very big.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, we might see some real riveting content, some bow stuff. He only needs 3 keys and boss key, but we just saw boss key in a fire locked check. There was a small key in the other fire locked check.
Yeah, he's gonna have to get creative with the bow.
Yep. At least we have fast Armos push. What is it? No, big Goron sword.
Oh.
You alright, Gav? No. Nope, there's no... Gav, they deleted all the cutscenes. Gav just so, like, zoned in while playing. Oh, ground jumping is slower now. Yep, actually wasting time by ground jumping. Alright, rockchalk playing Serenade, off to water and get the good news that gold scale is enough. I know, I feel like a few times now people have learned new things within this tournament. Watch this, Gav. Also no cutscene. Just bloop. Oh, you knew this one.
Gav's still winning with slow strats. That's just a flex.
Yeah, right? Everyone else can feel inferior now. Alright. This is the moment. He is wondering, can I finish Spirit? Please don't make me go child. Please don't make me go child. rockchalk gonna set for Roar's Wind in the boss room here, save a little time. Better lucky than good. What if you're lucky and good? Ooh.
Oh boy.
Oh. Ah. Star with the spoilers because of spirit key logic. There has to be a key here.
Spirit key logic hurts my brain. I try not to think about it.
You need to have 3 small keys accessible. Yeah, Rocket already showed us all of the key one-locked checks. I mean, we did discuss earlier that doing checks is actually the best way to find your items.
But it's also slow.
But it's also slow. Alright, there's one of our small keys. I'm learning so much from all of these runners. Sometimes you lose because your opponent did more checks faster.
No key on the hand. No key.
Yeah.
Okay.
So usually Sunblock Room is going to be the last thing you do
Yeah.
as an adult before going child and the desperation starts setting in.
Yeah, especially without a fire source.
Yeah, the bow stuff in that room isn't that bad. It's just the anxiety building, Drew. Both of these runners having a fun little moment of anxiety. Hell's hoping he doesn't have to go child again for those 2 checks for boss key. Rockchalk hoping that gold scale is enough. We know that it is. It'll be just fine. Oh, missing that dive though. Unfortunate. Oh wait, that pack of chews Rock picked up was the 20 pack?
I was really hoping after all this time that wasn't just a bomb bag, just like chilling there.
Yeah, I'm so interested if it's a bomb bag or a strength in Lake that gives us what we need.
Yeah.
And why Lake wasn't hinted, because these hints are just brutal. Alright, Rockchalk taking full advantage of our hover boots here. You only have to do this once. I mean, maybe. It does. The log opens. Having long shot in this room is just so good.
Oh,
Every
yeah.
time- Every time you come in here with just hook shot, you're like, ugh.
It's like, do I have to? Yeah.
Must I? Yep. That is true, Shannock. Yeah, it's so... Just the fact that we haven't run into an out-of-logic bomb bag is very interesting. They must be in Shadow.
I have no words for the lack of bomb bag.
Yeah, like, it's interesting. Alright, rockchalk did boss key there in Water Temple. It was nothing, so headed to the Dark Link Loop. Will be rewarded with their boss key. Yes! Oh, slow it down again. Come on. I mean, this is exactly the type of seed where you hope that you're seeing Armos push in Spirit.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I feel like it just caps it off really nicely.
Right? It's like, alright, we're going comedy option the whole way here. Yeah, Gav, it's actually much faster. It kind of worth. I just think it's so it's so funny to watch. We often call this riveting content, but it's not nearly as slow anymore, and so you're just kind of like, okay, this is an actual viable play. There we go. Cool. It's true. Right, and that is Dark Link done for rockchalk. I guess he didn't want to...
Yeah.
I guess he didn't want to go do that last check. I just want to do Child Spirit. No big deal. Very nice quick grab from rockchalk there. And Morpha is gone. Alright. So, there's a good chance that we see Lake from rockchalk, if only for the hint.
We can only be so lucky.
I mean, if I were rockchalk, if you don't find what you need in Ganon's, like, rockchalk's gonna probably do what Hells did. Go to Ganon's, find Strength 2, go through Spirit. Yeah, the hint was in River. We can also find out where the... Yes, we did see Deku Tree hints. Those, two of our dual hints. Ice Cavern, Final, and the Sarius checks. Yeah, pretty much Lake and Valley are the only hints that we have not seen between the two runners. And... Oh, okay, this looks like we're actually gonna see these checks at least. So we'll find out what our logic is. Amazing.
Finally.
Oh, that's right. We actually haven't seen the Hyrule Castle hints.
I don't think either of them did the parry either. No.
Nope. Alright,
Oh my. It's not even a bomb bag.
it's our strength!
It's not even a bomb bag.
Amazing. Alright, well, I guess we won't find out. Like, maybe our bomb bag is on... Oh, are we seeing it? Bomb bag on lab dive? Yeah, they put those 5 chews absolutely through it. Nice little jump backward. Alright. Hell's off to fight Twin Rova.
That dive just had a movie.
Is it? I thought the strength put our hammer in logic. Yeah, the hammer's available.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so rockchalk found that strength too, which was in fact our logic. And as we suspected, going into spirit, doing what they can here. And unfortunately, that mirror shield being on Skull Mask, never being in rockchalk's mind.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate hit not to find.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm curious to see the log when this is over, where the copy of that hint was. It's not very often that one hint can really make or break this. I think Hell's had enough of an advantage at that point anyway, just because of pretty efficient routing and being able to skip all of GTG. But really, that hint sealed it, because there's no way he wouldn't have ended up going GTG after the fact.
Yeah. No GTG and the extra 10 pack of chews was really big.
That's right. There's a 10 pack of chews in Mido's house that really let Hell stretch how much he was able to do at the start. Yeah. Yep, our iron boots being in ice. Being locked by that Kokiri sword. Disgusting.
Yeah, this whole seed is incredible.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think you can ask for a better, like, Thursday night seed, to be honest.
Yeah, chat won tonight.
Chat won the second we saw that child spawn.
Yeah.
I'm excited to find out the bomb bags.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Also, spoilers, but you know, I think we can tell Hell's pretty clear advantage here. Having beaten Spirit.
Yeah.
Rockchalk's. Child Spawn was Zora's Fountain, Mira. Which, if you look at our light medallion, becomes funnier. I laughed way too many times this seed. Hey, rockchalk going back for that big Goron sword. Run
That's
around
minus
in the-
15 minutes.
Amazing. Yeah, you did. You did. It's been comedy of errors. On the seed's fault, not the runners. Runners have played this wonderfully.
Yeah, the runners did a fantastic job navigating this seed, but this seed did not make it easy.
It's so much information to process this seed. Like,
Yeah.
it's always a lot of information, but this, in particular, has just kind of... What? Yeah, the paths weren't particularly helpful, especially the Deku tree to Twinrova. Alright. So I said this earlier that rockchalk was very likely to go into Shadow, so I'm not too surprised to be seeing this. We do have our logic now, and so the first 4 checks in here could be our bomb bag. We might see one of our logical bomb bags before the end. Yeah, exactly. Shadow makes a lot of sense here for rockchalk. Especially after finding out what, like, the actual logic was. And we are seeing spin strats from Hells here. Very nice. Yeah, and our song paths, Colossus and Crater, not great. And an easy 1 cycle there.
I don't think I've ever seen Ganondorf done like that.
Yeah.
That was a treat.
Bomb bag?
Ooh.
Bomb bag? That's a big hoe.
That's
We
not
already
a bomb bag.
That's not a bomb bag. This game thinks it's funny. And honestly, tonight it's right.
Yeah, this game is hilarious tonight.
Alright. 2 more checks in here can be our logical bomb bag. It's not gonna stop rockchalk from continuing anyway. It's one of those kind of hard decisions. You know, rockchalk could go finish GTG, could do Shadow, could go do Ganon's, but the game already expected you to get Shadow completed anyway. And so something being along the way that's required feels likely.
Yeah.
It's just not in this case. Get your GGs in chat, everyone. What the hell's happened? Gonna be advancing into our third round. It is best of one, so unfortunately rockchalk is going to be eliminated. $208.47.
And still not a bomb bag to be seen.
And still no bomb bag to be found. All right, looks like both runners are going to be joining us for an interview.
This is going to be a good one, I bet.
Yeah. Welcome in, GGs.
Hello. GGs.
Thanks.
rockchalk, welcome in, GGs.
Yeah, GGs.
GGs.
Man, I thought that was going so well. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, no, honestly, you played super well. You made the right call bailing out of ice when you did. There were iron boots in there, which we were really concerned about for you for a while. And about 5 seconds later, Hells pulled out the other scale in Deku, and we're like, rockchalk's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, with the Morpha pass, I got really scared of Song of Time being required. Especially since I bailed. Because what was I already closed my note sheet. I think it was Graveyard no Morpha, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that gave you Epona, which who knows where the first bomb bag is to get your long shot, but I was assuming Epona to get to GTG, and then you get Dins, and then Dins you get Hovers, and so that gives you all of Shadow, and that gets you Rudos, and it's like...
Yep, that's exactly
Song
what
of
it
Time
was.
for the boss key. No, I guess it was for Irons instead, but...
Yeah, and it was super scary in water. Every check that wasn't the BK.
Yeah.
It'd be the absolute last. I was like, oh, come on, I don't want to go back there, please.
Right?
Yeah, we were holding our breath. Like, every check that you made is just like, is he going back? Did they have to go back? They might have to go back.
Yeah, I was sitting there like, man, I'm gonna give him so much grief about not picking up Song of Time later. And then rockchalk did the same thing. I'm like, this is why they're in brackets and I'm not. The big brain play.
I mean, I think I was gonna leave even without the hint. Like the hint in River about the Iron Boots, not about the Song of Time.
Mm-hmm.
I was already planning on leaving. I almost just left after the Blue Fire, but I thought, yeah, okay, this is pretty fast to just check these two here. Even though it pretty much could have only been the Iron Boots, but...
Sure.
Yeah, I at that point I had I could go into Fire, I could go beat DC since I hadn't done that yet, and I could follow Path Deku, do Child Spirit, so I was like, I don't really feel like doing this, even if it is like 3 minutes. But that's okay.
No, because it was kind of crazy, that part, because it was what DMC Grotto had the hint for KZ.
Yeah.
So then, like, I didn't have a good way to go to ice. So I was like, okay, I guess I'm going up river. This is horrible. Plus, then you have to go back up the river again because I don't have Scalar Iron Boots.
Mm-hmm.
But on the other hand, I was like, I can't not do this. I could have also farmed money for King's Laura, but like, I also was thinking, okay, at least I'll do river. But then when I realized I'm gonna have to go back up, it's like, oh, this might be bad. But on the other hand, it's a guaranteed item into a path. And then all of a sudden, everything was good. Yeah, like I get the Skull Mask hint, and I randomly get the Iron Boots, and I get more shoes. It's like, what is happening? Just, and that I thought I was in Go pretty much. I was thinking if it's a strength in Deku, but yeah.
Yeah, I put off getting that Kakiri sword because I just didn't want to walk up river twice. So I was like, I have this path opponent I can follow. I still don't have bomb bag. I have one shoe right now. Let's just try to follow that opponent and see if I can pull a bomb bag or something out of it so I feel good about explosives. And then I did got the scale, and so I felt a lot better about going to ice. But then, obviously, with that, I missed the Mirror Shield hint, which sucks. But, you know, that's rando sometimes.
Yeah,
Because
as you were
I just hovered into domain at that point. So I honestly think I was only missing like a sometimes hint and Skull Mask and Big Goron, so I was like, I don't really need to read hints anymore. It's probably nothing on any of those. So
Yeah, I
what
almost skipped
happens.
it too. Like it was 3 new hints for me in a river. There was 2 dual hints right before, and then
Mhm.
I was thinking, yeah, okay, let's just pick it up. Like let's just see. And I really needed a double take there. I was like, did I just read that? Like,
And
I mean, I was happy because I also set it up too, so I just needed to pick it up. It was pretty nice.
mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I hadn't done any of it. I never do it. But yeah. And then I heard on Restream while I was watching after I finished, or I guess after you finished, but there were Chews and Mitos. That would have been really nice. I didn't do Mitos
Oh, yeah.
because of the Baron hint.
Yeah.
That was definitely one of the kind of big deciders as far as divergence in routing. And it
Yeah.
just kind of led to, like, hells, you got to just go into forest and complete it in one trip. You had to kind of fish around a little bit, Rock. I don't know if you necessarily lost time on scumming your Chews a few
I probably
times.
did.
But, I mean, it was excellent Chew management for the Chews that you had. It just gave Hells a slightly cleaner route through some of those earlier dungeons.
Yeah, and I also had muscle memory at the beginning of Forest because I usually have my bow on C right
Oh, yeah.
to shoot the skull, but I had Chews on C right at that moment, so I
Oh,
just dropped a
no.
skull or dropped a Chew, and I had like 2 Chews remaining after that. I was like, that was a really valuable Chew that I just lost. So I think that also made me scum a little bit more,
Mm-hmm.
which was a little bit unfortunate. But again, that's just how Rhino goes sometimes.
Yeah, after the spawn and realizing the only way to Kakiri Forest and Meadow is the long way through Hyrule Field, I just thought, okay, I'll pop in Mitos real quick, see if there's a big
Mhm.
chest or hearts, and then, like, yeah.
Yeah, that's not bad. That's not a bad idea. I don't know. I'm not too bummed out. It's not like I did lose to something stupid in the hint, but I can't be mad about losing to you. What the hell's like rough round 2 draw, honestly, especially after how good calls went for me. But gotta play with what you're dealt, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, it was a weird seed. It was
Mhm.
kind of, it really had some weird things, like with no bomb bag and crossing logic, and I mean, the skull mask thing
Yeah.
was weird too, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we did. Star looked up in the log where the bomb bags were. So Frogs won, which I thought you might loop into that child segment when you were doing Deku, Rock. And the hope was that, oh, if you go do Frogs 1, you might see the Skull Mask hint. Because you would, take the shortcut. I guess Domain Torches and Twin Rova.
Domain torches, man.
Yeah, Twin
You
Row was
know-
always funny, just looking at it, like, are you kidding me?
And then, yeah, so our logic was sitting on adult fishing, a strength that you picked up, Rock.
Mhm.
Hells, you got your second strength in Ganon's Castle. How did you make that decision to do Ganon's after water? Or fire, whichever.
Well, to me, at that point, I kind of just didn't care about logic, because, I mean, there's 2 strengths, and, like, who knows what's locking what at that point.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like it's never really bad to go set FW at the top of the tower, because I didn't really need FW at that point anyway. Like, I knew it was going to be Requiem and Spirit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if I do GTG, I'm probably not setting FW there anyway, because I'm looking for strength.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought, yeah, like, let's just pop in, go set FW in the tower. Like, it's not too long to do the checks, and I really thought it was all going to be useless. It was all small chests, and
Mm-hmm.
then in the tower, it's just that big chest, and that was cool.
Yeah, I probably should have done Ganon's, but I completely forgot it existed, to be honest. But I don't know. I got the strength 2 off of fishing, and then spirit, and then by that point you're basically done. So it wouldn't have mattered at that point, obviously. But yeah, I just forgot it existed.
Yeah, I did that in a qual too. Like, it's
Yeah.
hard to remember
Yeah.
sometimes.
Yeah, and
Even
I mean,
though all I've
honestly,
been playing is like SGL recently, but it happens.
Mhm. Yeah, no. I mean, none of the plays that you made were bad today, rockchalk. They just
Yeah.
ended up not panning out quite the way they would if everyone were just following, like the no logic challenge. You
Mhm.
had to do everything the way the seed expected.
Oh, that would have been awful. This
We'd have been
season.
here another
That
hour
would have been
probably.
awful.
Yeah, holy crap.
No
Yeah.
choose allowed.
Because you needed. Did you need the wallets to unfreeze King's Oran logic?
Yes.
Yeah,
Like,
because
what the
Deku
hell?
locked the letter.
It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Mhm.
Yeah, this seed was super funny. We laughed. The child spawn, beautiful. Like,
Yeah, that
thank
too.
you. And
With-
then even more comedic. Of course, Jabu is then our pre-completed foolish dungeon.
Yeah.
We did see Boomerang on Hot Rodder.
Oh yeah, that whole
Rod-
sequence was weird.
Yeah,
I had those chews, and at first I was thinking I'm just gonna scum, but then I realized it's so slow to scum. Like you have to go back to Fountain and play Prelude again and just walk from there. So, and I wanted to go to CAC anyway, so on the way I kind of changed my mind and decided I'm not scumming. So I was just gonna get rid of that boomerang, which felt really weird. Like it's such a good item, and I'm like, no, I don't want it. But then I was like, nah, like the time it's gonna take, I'd rather just go to CAC from here anyway and
right.
lose the choose.
Yeah, and it ended up working out just fine in the end. Did anyone look up where the other Skull Mask hint is? Is it in Lake?
I think Star said that it was at Castle 1 in the race room.
Oh, Castle 1. Shoot.
Hey,
All right.
Makes sense that we wouldn't do it with just having choose the whole
Yeah,
race.
no, absolutely.
I was contemplating it, but I didn't want to. I felt like that. Walking all the way over there, scumming it, playing Prelude again, would just take way too much time for one check. So
Yeah,
I did not end up doing it. But oh well.
yeah, especially when your first pack is the 5-pack of choose. Like, you really have to think carefully how you're using those.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Hells, you are moving on to the next round. Congratulations. rockchalk, sorry to see you go. But
Oh well.
it was a good run, and it was a
Yeah.
really good race and a really fun seed to watch. I hope you had fun playing it.
I thought that was entertaining. Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Trying
different.
to find a bomb bag, even though I never found it, was honestly kind of fun. Or at least thinking about it. It's okay. I'll get my revenge in November.
Oh, you're coming? Let's go.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, let's go.
Nice.
All right. Do either of you have any final thoughts, comments you want to say about the seed?
I
Not
mean,
really.
no. It was definitely stressful the whole time because, like, never knowing. Because at some point you kind of lose track of the logic. You don't even know if it matters anymore.
Mm-hmm.
It's so convoluted and it might just end up to a bomb bag. So that was stressful, kind of managing that and the chew count. So, no, for that, it was fun.
Nice. Well, give our runners rockchalk and what the hell's happened a follow. Their links are there in chat. Thank you again to our trackers today, Shanik, Dastar, and Star. A double command, great. Thank you, ATM, for joining me on comms today.
Yeah, and thank you, Milkweed, for leading the way for us here.
My life is Ooter this week.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks
Lots
for
of great
commentating all
matches.
that. That's a lot of time, so thanks a lot. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, thank you again both for letting us restream you, joining us for interviews. Always nice to hear from y'all after a race. I think we have a match tomorrow that's getting restreamed. Alpha.
Oh yeah.
The most amazing name mashup ever for a round.
That's so good.
But I think that's it for us this evening, and we'll raid some other speed gaming channel here.
All right. Thanks, everyone.